TLO, what's poppin'? We are on Twitch. We are live. By the time you see this, though, we won't be live, so just leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK. This behind me, you say? Oh, man, it's just the TheeLitOne live, man. See, now I'm live right now, right? If you missed something in the live, you missed the little small talks we be having in between. They be in the shorts. Sometimes I don't put all the videos on the first channel or the second channel. They be here. And trust and believe, I am not that talented to be pushing these shorts up like this. Somebody from the UK does this. So, you know, that's tough. Let's get into it. Don't forget, man, we do got the Patreon. Everything that's that we can't watch on YouTube is over here. We do got the Discord as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we start the GTA RP server soon. So it's gonna be playing an integral. Is that the word, or am I chatting shit? I don't even know. It's gonna be playing a part. And everything that goes on. Anyway, Gordon Ramsay visits prison to start a prison bakery, episode 2. Honestly, the reason why I haven't done episode 2 yet is I forgot that we was doing this. Let's get into it.
Wish my little brother happy birthday on his 18th. Prison. And I saw a lot of shit growing up. I had to see the devastation on my mum's face when she came back from young offenders prison. Wish my little brother happy birthday. Taxpayer all-time well, aim help. Annoying. I'm quality tarts. Can I convince my prison inmate tarts?
I'll just turn that off.
There we go. Thank you.
I've given myself 6 months in Brixton Prison to set up a pilot business.
Thank you.
My hope? To try and get prisoners cooking on the inside, to sell on the outside.
Here we go again.
But I'm handcuffed before I even start. There's 6 locked gates between me and my production kitchen, and I haven't got the keys.
It's harder being a control freak because everything you do in the kitchen, you're in charge and in control of. Here, they're in control of you. That's the big difference.
I want to see if prisoners can pay something back. So, to get them earning, I'm going to try and set up a catering business behind bars.
Episode 1 or 2, like why?
Out of the 8...
It's a whole recap we going through?
800 men locked up in Brixton, I've chosen 12 bad boys for my brigade.
I'm not really a troublemaker, you know. I'm a kind of a good person, that's what I think. But obviously, people take me the wrong way, innit? Like Marmite, innit? You either like me, you hate me, innit?
Pretty bad in the mornings. Because he don't get out of bed till, like, nah. Do you? I've been taking drugs for so many years. From my heart, I mean, I want to stay clean.
Oh. Okay.
But it's not as easy as you get out and it's hard to stay clean.
It's taken 45 minutes to get through 6 locked doors and finally make it into my new kitchen.
Thank you. What's that?
This is it. This is where it's all going to happen. I mean, this is the engine room of my prison business. And those prisoners are going to be working their asses off in here. But what chance do I stand of getting a full day's work out of convicted criminals?
They're not here for no reason. They
Some of these people are dangerous.
Tony, but
so he's got to be careful.
They're very reactionary. They don't stop and think. They're just going to stand there and argue the toss. And this is where the ante goes up and up and up.
One of my brigade who likes to up the ante is Jerome Samuels.
I've got a bad reputation, innit, of going on basic and...
Jerome Samuels sentenced to 16 months that actual body.
Back chat and rude to officers, innit? It's people like that are against you. They just want to see you fail.
For continually disrespecting officers on A-Wing, he's been put onto a basic routine, which means losing valued privileges on the wing.
It's not like when you be good things come to you. When you're bad things come to you. Sorry.
And the one that hurts most is no TV.
See in prison, what the eye don't see, it's a good thing. TV. Listen, me and your secret.
Having smuggled a TV set into his basic cell,
bro, how?
It's clear Jerome doesn't care about authority. God help me.
They got pressures from the outside, pressures of courts, pressures of being in prison. That's why our job is talking to people. If I thought it was impossible, don't think I could do my job. I've got to believe that there's hope that you can actually make some sort of difference.
Before I can set up a business, I've got to teach my brigade to cook. But running a kitchen in a prison means getting my head around a whole new level of security.
So I've got my belt of keys. Can I get rid of this fucking whistle? Sorry, I mean...
you have to keep that on because something happened. We can...
So you have to keep hold of the whistle?
All the things.
Yes, Gordon.
The prisoners have to use knives to become chefs, and the governor has agreed to let them have their own sets, but under strict conditions.
At the end of the session, you must account for these tools in the hands of someone who intends to do some damage to another person. That is one lethal weapon.
To protect me, as well
a weapon of choice out there, ain't it?
as the prisoners, access to the knives will be strictly controlled at all times.
And don't they round off the tips of the knife now? In the UK? In the jails?
And this has to stay locked every time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Worryingly for me, the one thing I haven't got is the key to the exit.
Let's get them in, Sean. Yeah, thank you.
I'm starting to feel like the prisoners aren't the only ones who are banged up.
Yeah, morning. You good?
Yeah.
You well?
Yeah, done.
Yeah?
The last time this lot worked together, it almost fell apart.
Right, guys, hats on, please.
So, I want to make a few things clear.
My kitchen, my rules. Every time you walk through those doors, understand we're coming here to what? We cannot start pissing around, joking around. When we piss around and the job's not getting done, you're gonna hear me, guys. Right, this is where I'm up against it here. These things. If one of those goes missing, this place can get shut down in minutes. And if somebody does that to me, to the team, I'm gonna be so pissed off, okay? Right, all of you get into pairs and find a section.
I wonder if it's, like, this show is only 6 episodes long, right? I wonder in the 6 episodes did anybody really get on that and take that? Because that's disrespectful. I feel like in prison you look for things to fill your time to make it go quicker. And this is like the ultimate thing to do that. You feel me? So like by doing something like that, you would only hurt yourself. Because now you got to go through the hole. Now this opportunity is gone. Now you're just going to be, you know what I'm saying, sitting there bored. And you know you're going to be thinking about it like, dang, I shouldn't have did that.
If this lot are going to graft alongside me, they need to know how to cook.
Yeah, man.
But even making a simple soup and baking bread is an uphill struggle.
1 desert spoon, yeah? 1 litre of boiling water onto 1 desert spoon, yeah? So we're looking for 2 litres, so it's 2 spoons of this.
And we can do it. You know what I mean? We've got this opportunity and we can do it. I'm hoping it actually does change my life, innit? Like, well, I'll get the qualification, I come out and get a job like bam, straight like that, innit?
Hey, it's feel hard. It feels hard, no one's wrong.
Softly.
Hi, Mr. Ramsay. I need a Mr. White for healthcare.
Mr. White?
Yes.
So how long would it be?
It should hopefully just be about 10 minutes.
Okay. You know, they're keen to learn, but everything's rigid in here, and they get taken away when they're called upon.
Paul Wyatt's a recovering heroin addict. A staggering 62% of prisoners start their sentences as drug users. Paul can't get through the day without a dose of methadone.
Started taking heroin when I was about 16, 17.
I was trying to think of the name. Yeah, methadone. Okay. I couldn't even think of the name, but it's called methadone. Okay.
I didn't start taking the crack till I was 23. That's when things got really out of control, and you don't start taking drugs thinking, yeah, I'm going to be a junkie. You know what I mean? You think you can control it.
At 16, Paul wanted to be a chef, but only lasted a few months at catering college.
Like, the biggest mistake of my life, taking drugs.
No, I've got the keys for that. Fucking hell. Why is the door locked? Why can't we just have the fucking door open?
We're prisoners, innit?
Prisoners or not, this system's doing my nut in.
What it's doing is just screwing up any chance of getting anything done efficiently. And what's it going to be like if we do go into production and we are busy? I mean, opening a locker placard for a chopping board, no ladles because they're not etched. I mean, what are these guys going to do with a chopping board? Lawrence, number 6.
You'd be surprised.
Where's your box?
It's the moment of truth. Time to get the knives out.
Chopping knife. Yeah?
If we're going to make any money out of this kitchen, my brigade have to have the tools to do the job.
Off you go. Be careful.
However dangerous they may be.
B. Ricardo. Next number. This is times like this. I wish you guys were just internet fraud, not gun crimes. Because internet fraud, I can have the whole thing open every day.
No one's here to try and play around with knives. I haven't seen anyone that's behaving as if they want to use the knife or be miscellaneous with the knife or anything like that now.
It's a bit stupid, I think. I understand that they're knives, but they're in the kitchen.
In this kitchen, I've got criminals, not chefs. One of them, Lawrence Gibbons, has got a list of convictions as long as my arm.
My first thing was robbing post offices.
I had to learn post offices included the bank too. Like the bank was at the post office.
Went to Metal Man, I needed some money to go on holiday. And he said, when I was your age, I was out robbing banks. And when I got arrested and I was in Canterbury prison on remand, my old man came up on a visit and he punched me straight in the nose. He said, I never told you to get caught, did I, you fucking idiot?
The guy's 45 years of age. He's stuck in his ways, and I've seen him work bloody good. I mean, he can graft, but he has a temper. I mean, a big temper.
Guys, taste as well, don't forget. Yeah, no one's tasting. Yeah?
For this business to work, all my brigade have got to become a team. But Lawrence can't seem to work alongside Renee Smith.
Why?
I can't taste nothing. Seriously can't. Too much Charlie.
Too much what?
Can't tell if it's salty or not.
Oh. You said Charlie.
I did say Charlie.
Oh.
I don't give a fuck about that no more.
Sometimes when you work on a wing, the atmosphere changes, and it's a very subtle change. It feels unsettled. The place can erupt. And sometimes it's over the slightest thing.
Yeah? Fucking ran here with a fucking bag. Yeah? Come on. Come out to the toilet. I'll smash you to pieces. You fucking prick. Stop. Come on. What you gonna do? What you? I'll fucking whip you. You fucking prick.
Yeah, that's a nice. It's a licorice wipe. Don't worry about fucking wiping up. So it's that.
He almost sent it up. First day, like, chill out. Knives are out. My bad.
I'm in Brixton Prison, trying to get these prisoners.
I know Gordon heard an argument, a voice raise. He was, oh God. They're out.
Working.
Guys, taste as well, don't forget. Yeah, no one's tasting.
But tempers are already reaching boiling point.
Come on. Fucking ran here with a fucking pan. I'll smash you to pieces, you fucking prick.
An explosive argument between Lawrence and Rene about their workspace has brought the kitchen to a standstill.
Don't worry about fucking wiping up. Just don't want to wipe up. We can't work on so stop.
Stupid. I don't know what that's all about. It's just messed up my whole vibe today, mate.
Listen, guys, we're 1 hour into this. We're not going to fight. No one's going to fight in here. We've got to keep it together. Thanks.
I've got to face facts. I took a gamble on Lawrence Gibbons, but it hasn't paid off.
You gotta let that go now. This twice now. We've already been through it in episode 1.
When there's knives around, I just can't take a risk on someone who is so aggressive.
Hello, Lawrence.
You got 2 minutes. Let's have a word in the cellar second, please.
Do you regret it?
I think I've done rather well. 6 months ago, I'd have jumped all over him. So I've walked away from him, and I think that's the best thing I've done to him, is to walk away from him and ignore him.
I suppose I'm more pissed off that here we are, so early on, and you fly off the handle.
I've been spoke to by an idiot like him like that.
I know, but we're under more fucking pressure last time, cooking for the prison. And you held your own. That's what I'm more pissed with, that's all.
It's down to him, it's down to him.
Well, I'm going to ask you to leave the course.
Gordon, that's sure it's up to you, mate. Totally up to you, mate.
For me, it's a missed opportunity, that's all.
Well, I'm sorry it worked out like that. You know what I mean? I know, wish you all the best. Sorry, chaps.
I'm a man down, but I'm...
He got to. Ain't no choice. You can't play them type of games, man. I get where everybody is, but... Bro, you pushing 50. And that's the opportunity that you needed, man, to push yourself. Gotta go.
I'm certain it's for the good of the brigade.
He's not a team player. Bloody frustrating. And a great shame, because when he puts his head down, he can graft.
Fucking hell. Come on, guys. Now you've gone fucking locked out.
That's the knapsack. All right. The bollocks. Lovely news.
Back in my kitchen, all the knives have been handed in. But there's a serious problem.
Guys, missing a speed peeler. No one's leaving until that speed peeler's found. Can everyone look for it, please? A speed peeler, i.e. a potato peeler.
In here, the blade of a potato peeler is as dangerous as a knife. And in the wrong hands, could be used as a lethal weapon.
So they'll manufacture tools from anything from chair legs, they might sharpen the ends, they'll find toothbrushes, they'll maybe put a couple of razor blades on the ends. They're usually 2 blades and they're usually just slightly separated, so when they do cut, it's hard to sew back up again.
I gave mine back to G anyway. I gave her the peeler and the lighter thing, so I ain't looking for it. Ain't mine. Ain't mine.
No one can go. No one can go to the bathroom until that's found.
3 hours into the day, and now my kitchen's in lockdown.
Yeah, remember, man, he's dealing with prisoners. Prison is a game of survival. It's tough. Potato.
What a disaster. You know, fight, and Lawrence acting the way he did and kicking off, and then now a speed peeler. Do you know what I mean? So that's a blade missing. That's the kind of shit we could be in, and no one knows where it is. Do you know what I mean?
We've looked all through this kitchen, but now security have been called in and have taken over.
Now somebody got the speed peeler.
We've had to leave because the peeler's gone, and everyone's been searched now rigorously because, yeah.
Because where it might end up, basically the tool. If it was taken apart and reassembled in a different fashion, then it could be a dangerous weapon.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
Jesus.
Yo, who's up with me watching this? There's one person in here with me. One viewer. That's tough.
It's the next morning, and my kitchen has been well and truly turned over.
Bloody hell.
My team thought they had counted out 12 peelers. That was our mistake. Security strip searched the prisoners and only then checked the inventory to discover there were only ever 11 peelers.
Wow. The 5 broski, that's you? That's tough, man. Salute, gang. That's tough. They thought it was 12 pillars, it was only 11. Now how they gonna feel about this, the prisoners?
It stresses the fact that this is the consequences of us making a mistake.
I suppose we got to it
Quicker.
before the strip,
Yeah.
before the search, that's all.
Security come in, shut us down, everyone's, you know, clothes off, and it's like, oh no. And so, you know, that's, fuck up, and they're pissed off.
Yeah, we got strip search.
Oh, stripped?
They took us in.
naked?
Yeah. You may not want to directly say it to us, but the eyes don't lie. You understand? The eyes don't lie. And the attitude we got yesterday is like, you lot are some thieving bastards.
Yeah. Right now, we're supposed to behave like what? Like trainee chefs, innit? But we got treated like criminals in the kitchen.
Because we're prisoners. That's all it is. If it was in a normal kitchen on the outside, take a pillow missing, fuck it, buy a new one.
His name is Jerome. That's not the case, though. What are you talking about? All right.
Morning, gents. My team made a counting error, but I think security should have checked the inventory before the strip search. For the sake of my business, I've got to get the guys back on side, and that means facing up to our mistakes.
Right, listen, first of all, yeah, I'm going to apologise for the humiliation. We didn't lose a peeler, yeah? 11 came in. We should have double-checked. Anyone got anything else to say about it?
Get a book, write down everything what you got done, take that time.
That's done. That's done.
Well, all right then.
I'm depending on these guys to work alongside me. And after this cock-up, I really owe them.
Boning knife, vegetable knife, right? Don't cut yourself.
You gotta cook them a nice little meal after that.
We need a money-making product that can launch this business. So while they carry on learning with my assistant G, I'm off to test out some recipes. I've got a hunch that combining some childhood favourites of mine might just give us the edge.
Ooh, tartare.
Lemon curd for me growing up was always that little bit of luxury. And it tastes delicious.
So, first up, a classic with a twist. Lemon curd treacle tart.
Jamie, into the oven. Yeah?
Yeah. I've never had a tart. Look good, though.
Carefully. Okay. I've got a tray there for you. Thank you. Why do you want to do it the hard way?
Come on, Jamie.
And using the lemon curd base again for a different spin on a bakewell.
It's the kind of stuff for me that I grew up with. But Mum used to run a little tea house called the Cobweb Tea House Restaurant. And the only thing I ever wanted was either carrot cake, bakewell tart, or treacle tart. It was so delicious. It may work, it may not work. It may be too lemony. You never know unless you try, so... Thank you.
2 covers, prawns, bass, followed by mutton pie burger, yes? Really, how long for that trial?
The bakewell's not quite the unique taste I'm looking for. The product I feel could have selling power is the lemon treacle tart.
Fucking delicious. Sorry. Lemon curd, it just gives that double deliciousness. I mean, honestly, it's rich, it's creamy, and it's just, wow. That works.
I think this tart is the kind of standout product we need to build a business on. So today, I'm taking my biggest gamble yet. I'm not only going to put the tart to the test.
So that's 100 little loaves?
Yeah.
We'll cut them in half.
Yes.
Scones, 100?
Yeah.
I want to take advantage of everything the boys have learned to bake so far and sell it all in bulk to the public.
Yeah, we've got the best kitchen in Brixton here. Just got to get fired up. Everything's got to be full. If all these ovens are full in an hour's time, then I'll feel a little bit more relaxed.
When you go, buy this, it's for prisoners, or shouldn't they be given a chance? Especially with the crime rate that it supposedly is. Nah.
Bro, they're not even thinking this out. They're not even thinking this out. Like, oh yeah, these goods were made by the prisoners. Of course, that's gonna draw skepticism from the people. Like, oh wait, what? Hold on now. Oh no, Gordon Ramsay was there. He taught them. He supervised. This is his kitchen. It's ran by him, but the prisoners work in it. Gordon's name hold weight. So if you think this wasn't gonna sell because prisoners made it, Gordon Ramsay's name hold weight. It's gonna sell. Period.
Good luck.
Right, guys, come round, please. Quickly, come round, come round. Listen, we're going to be setting up an opening for the first time, yeah? A pop-up bakery. Everything we produce today is going to be sold to the public. And I need to leave here with a van full, not of prisoners, but of tarts. I'm serious. I need to get this stuff out of here.
And to get the punters into our shop,
take a pen.
I want the boys to come up with a catchy name.
Lemon.
Real homemade tarts.
Have a tarty party. It's a fucking cake shop, not Ann Summers. Huh? Made by HMP Brixton Inmate Tarts. Yeah? Nick these, I'll cut your fucking hands off. we can't put that. Jeez, next.
Bad Boy Bakers.
Bad Boy Bakers. I love that idea, or Bad Boy Bakery. But this is no BS now. We are going out and we are facing the British public and we are going to be telling them everything you buy here has been made by prisoners, okay?
So, the Bad Boys Bakery is born.
Let's crack on, let's get working.
Excited?
Excited.
Okay, good. Let's go, guys, yeah?
Bad boys, what you gonna bake? What you gonna bake for the UK? My bad.
Of course, anything to do with prisons, people are a bit wary, you know, and that's understandable.
I don't necessarily want to be bad people, but it's about changing, and by us doing this, gives us that bit of hope that we believe we can get a job.
We're human, do you know what I mean? We ain't
This is not the last video I'll be reacting to.
monsters, do you know what I mean? I've got a fucking conscience and a heart. No, I can never change what I've done, but I can change what I'm gonna do.
Oh shit! I was supposed to put the butter in the tin.
Yeah, it's quite technical. They've got to cook and learn at the same time, but I've got to sell. So we can't afford any mistakes, because everything they make, I've got to get a return on it. Don't throw any pastry away, guys, yeah? Every time we throw pastry away, we throw money in the bin.
To make sure we draw in the customers, I want the prisoners themselves to drum up some business.
So I need you to put a phone call in tonight. Mum, Auntie, tell them to get down.
This is 22-year-old Jerome Samuel's first time in an adult jail, but he's been in and out of trouble all his life.
Do you know what I mean?
Been in the streets since I was younger.
How old were you first?
I would have never guessed Jerome was 22.
Let's hit the streets.
12.
12. Have you been inside the young offenders?
Yeah.
Where?
Oak Hill, done Felton, done Rochester, done Portland.
Boy, my life's nothing but crime, innit? Like from a young age, innit? When I was young, innit, my dad died, then my granddad died. I see my granddad laid face down, innit? It burnt me, innit? And obviously, I just thought, you know what, fuck this. I give up. Like, I ain't got nothing to lose no more. Like, my mum and that would shout at me. You wouldn't shout, you just give me the look. And you wouldn't do it again, like, you'd stop. So when he was gone, it was a thing like, right, didn't have no look.
Since being in Brixton, the prison authorities have been unhappy about Jerome's behaviour. Today, things have stepped up a gear.
Hello, sir.
He's been called to a disciplinary hearing.
I knew you come. 1 second. I'm just going to finish it.
Listen, if the officer wants you now, trust me, I'll finish that. Good luck.
If Jerome could be his own worst enemy, he makes things hard for himself.
Why don't they just keep it shut, do you know what I mean?
But authority seems to mean nothing to Jerome.
It's already done. Tore it up.
And Senior Officer Andy Cole has had enough.
See what I'm saying, though? They don't like the angry boy. They don't like, trust me.
Jerome is charged with verbally abusing a female officer, and if found guilty, he could be kicked out of my business for good.
One of the things we notice often is that we're usually the first.
I laughed, but I forgot that was a serious, like that's a charge. Somebody told me that. I was watching something like a TikTok or something, and he was like, "I'm gonna arrest you for verbally abusing." I was, huh? Is this real? Somebody told me, yeah, that's a charge in the UK. That's tough.
Sort of adults that have ever said no to them.
He's not the worst. By far, he's not the worst. But he has to realise that he's in an adult establishment and he's got to act like an adult.
Today's hearing is in front of Wing Governor Neil Craig.
You'll stand in front of the governor and state your name and number, please. A6191 AM, Samuels.
Right, I'm Governor Craig hearing this morning. OK, you've been charged under Prison Rule 51, paragraph 20, that you use threatening, abusive or insulting words or behaviour. And how do you plead to that charge?
Not guilty, sir.
And do you want any help at this hearing?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Legal representation, innit?
Right, you've asked for legal advice. I am going to remand it for a week. OK? Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The case is adjourned. So for now, Jerome stays. And my workforce is still up to strength for the task ahead.
Ooh, touch, play. That's a good call, Jerome. That's a good call. Go ahead and get that legal aid, my boy.
Hey, gang bang that. Ooh.
I'm in Brixton Prison, trying to get prisoners out of their cells and working. Tomorrow, my Bad Boys Bakery starts selling cakes, bread and tarts to the UK public for the first time in our one-day-only pop-up shop.
40 half, 20 whole, yeah? Let's go.
Heading up the bakery section is Anthony Kelly, who is clearly a natural-born seller.
Anthony, who are you going to phone later? Tell me.
Partner, Charlie.
Anyone else? What about Mum, Dad?
My mum's dead. My mum died. Dad's in Liverpool.
Right, and how long ago did Mum die?
When I was 12. When I was a kid. I was killed. I was only 39 years. By that time, I was already running wild, so I mean...
Did you do coke at 10?
I did, 10 years later, I had a 20-year-old girl. I smoked a puff on her, mate.
But I mean now 8 months clean, you know that...
The bollocks were out. I've got 2 boys myself, 15 and 11. I said, someone give them a go, don't fucking hurt them. I'm embarrassed about the way I've lived my life. And you know what? That shame and that guilt has made me change. Do you know what I mean? Living the way of life, ducking and diving, it's all fake, it's all bollocks, it's all false. I've took the first step by changing in here. I'm doing something. I've got to take responsibility for my actions. You know, I've got 3 lovely kids. It's about time I fucking grew up and fucking got a pair of bollocks.
Anthony, just count how many loaves are there, please.
With the ovens fired up, the kitchen's really delivering on bread and scone.
No cap. I feel you, my boy. He really did take the first step. Hey, I believe him.
Scones.
Third batch, 4th. How many you made?
About 7.
7.
About 8.
But there's a major problem with the lemon treacle tarts.
Oh, fucking hell. I mean, honestly. Who lined this? Look, they'll never cook. Fucking what a waste of time.
I didn't anticipate that mass-producing these tarts would be so difficult. And this is supposed to be the centerpiece product of the Bad Boys Bakery.
Absolute fucking disaster. That's what's going on. Total waste of time, effort, money, disaster. Haven't got 1 tart cooked. We've been going for 3 hours. Everybody else has been producing great scones, great bread at the back, and here we're looking stupid.
Then a bomb drops. I've been called to see Jerome's senior officer on A-Wing, Andy Cole.
Yeah, he wants to have a word. Because he wants to kick Jerome off the course.
Jesus. I don't think kicking Jerome off the course would not be beneficiary for anybody in this circumstances.
Never ending. Sir?
The disciplinary hearing may have been delayed for a week, but Mr. Cole has his own opinion of what should happen to Jerome.
On the discipline side, he is an absolute nightmare. He is on basic. He is so disrespectful to staff, and when he comes back on the wing, he's demanding this, demanding that.
Right. It's just unfortunate what you're telling me. I totally respect, but I don't see any of that to that level inside that kitchen.
No. But from my point of view as a discipline senior officer, we would like him removed.
If he was 32 and he'd been around the block a few times, I would 100% agree with you. Get him out of there. What I would like to ask for is just a bit more time, just to convince you, and I'll have a word with him, he needs to knuckle down. And he can't walk in here like King Dick, and he can't start treating the officers like he's untouchable.
He's got to be shown it's not acceptable.
I'm going to make Jerome my personal project. I'm going to stick my neck
He just wanted TV pie.
out and keep him in the kitchen.
I hope it works out for you. Bloody hell, I'll do. Come back in his kitchen.
Mr. Cole, he thinks it's a big
He just wanted airtime.
privilege, but if we don't give these guys a chance and tolerate that for a certain amount of time in order to get through this system's never going to change. Not in this prison, not in any prison. So it's just... Oh, it's fucking annoying. I mean, it really is annoying. What do they say? You are making it hard. They want you off the course. And I don't want you off the course. We can't go back on that wing and act like King Dick. Just keep your mouth shut.
I tried to ignore them, but they... when it's time to bang up, they won't call no Nex's name. They'll call mine all the time. Samuels.
But listen to me. You get kicked off this, then where do we go? Don't fight against them. It's the system. Okay?
Rob, but I just go in there and do your job, man. There's bigger fish to fry. You're only 22. You got your whole life ahead of you. You're talking to Gordon Ramsay, having one-on-ones with Gordon Ramsay. You're in prison. Just take the L for a second. This is going to be very beneficial for you. Yeah, I worked under Gordon Ramsay. What? Any food place you go into.
Let's go. Nothing else happens, eh?
I've been sticking my neck out for this lot all along, but they keep letting me down.
So that tart goes back in there, yeah? Where's that tart? You ate it. Honestly, guys, I mean, you make it difficult for me. Why did you eat it?
All I got was chips for my lunch.
Who else has eaten the tarts? You've eaten one as well. Why have you eaten one? Hungry. So you think stuff in your face is better than selling it and getting money in here to keep you in here?
There's enough time to fill up when I could.
Rule number 1, don't get high on your own supply, man. You can't eat that food when you're supposed to be selling it. That's for the bakery income.
It's the first rule of business. Don't eat your profits.
I need those orders. You've eaten them. I didn't expect that from you. The rule I asked you, but don't eat anything.
Every step of the way, it keeps flooding back to me. I'm trying to set up a business with a bunch of criminals.
Okay, get out of here. Make those calls, please. Okay, I'll see you in the morning.
These guys better not let me down. The baking might be finished, but tomorrow, they've got 300 cakes to ice.
I would have gotta try it. I would have, hold on, man. We gotta try the product, right? I don't know how this tastes. How am I gonna trust the process if I don't know?
Don't kiss me, I don't your mind.
Put marry me in case someone wants to propose.
I need a bigger cake.
2 hours until the opening of the bakery, and my bad boys have got in touch with their feminine side.
That's nice. A little love heart outsmarts.
Yeah.
A bit romantic?
Yeah, to a certain degree, yeah.
But there's always one who has to go too far.
Lick me? Who put lick me on a cake? You want someone to lick you? Jesus Christ almighty. Let's go. Adam, where's Jerome?
I think you've been suspended for today.
What happened? You got suspended this morning?
Yeah. It's China's window to me.
What were the screws saying?
Saying that he's giving all the staff lip and that.
That's stupid. Where is he now? In his cell?
On a day like today, no one's even bothered to tell me.
Rah, bruv. It's my new word. Rah.
They're keeping Jerome on the wing. I need to know what's happening with my own kitchen workers. So I'm back on A-Wing to see Senior Officer Cole.
Mr. Cole, for me, it's getting more and more difficult. This morning we sent to a bakery, and I've got over 1,000 items to sell. I walked in this morning, and there's no Jerome. I can't run a business in there when you guys are just pulling people out, and I'm none the wiser.
I understand that, but we don't pull them out. They pull themselves out. They pull themselves out by their behaviour, don't they? I've sat down with him. Right. I've explained to him. I've talked to him. I've taken his issues on board. I've gone through the system and helped him.
So in a way, you're writing him off?
Yes. Sorry. He's rubbed himself off, not me.
But I'm going to fight for it because I can't see that behaviour in the kitchen, which I think is more of a dangerous environment when he's around knives, around other individuals, and the discipline when he toes the line, he knuckles down. That's what you don't see, and that's my frustration. But now I'm a man down, a busy day, and...
OK. Because as far as A-Wing's concerned, he stays on basic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
He was the whole time, bro, right there, he was like, this is that I'm going to call the police or I'm sticking to my word, look.
That's where it's so wrong. Because no, he's on basic, he's out of the course, and he shouldn't be on there in the first place. Well, how are you ever going to change these young guys' mindset? How are you ever going to get into them to... He's young enough to be taught. That's the frustrating thing. It's not Lawrence Gibbons. You know, he's 22, literally.
True.
So frustrated. So frustrated.
You want to curse, don't you, Gordon?
Nice.
At this point, it's 10 minutes left. I'm here for the outcome. I want to know what's going to happen. I want to know if they're going to sell out. Some of that look good. I like homemade cupcakes way better than like any store cupcake any day of the week. Just it's something about them. I don't know what it is.
Today, we start selling on the Great British High Street for the first time. But there's yet another hurdle before I can deliver all this stuff to
What now?
my pop-up bakery.
So later on, we got to get an X-ray.
What do you mean X-ray? You're an X-ray of tart?
Well, what happens if we've lost a nut or a bolt and it's fallen in one of these?
Jesus. And can we just forget about that for now, or do we have to go...
No, we don't. We're doing it properly, aren't we?
Yeah, no, but there's no nuts and bolts here.
At the end of the day, we're in one of Her Majesty's prisons. We have systems that we have to go by. No matter who it's for, we do not change the system for anybody else.
Darryl, is that trolley nearby?
Just coming, Gordon.
Thank you. Pizza boxes.
Appreciate it.
So all the fucking work has gone in.
So it's time to make my escape. Aided and abetted by prison head chef, my accomplice, Darryl Hatfield.
That'd be brilliant. This is crazy, you know that? This is absolutely ludicrous. Check there's no bolts and nuts and guns and Darryl.
Them till lunch.
Show some flexibility. Going to the supermarket is bad enough, but fuck me, this is ridiculous. This takes the biscuit.
And if every single cake and tart has to be X-ray...
My bad. Oh, my bad. I ain't even... Hold on, let me rewind. He was going off.
Check there's no... This is crazy, you know that? This is absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah, this is wild. Come on now. Like, hey.
There's no bolts and nuts and guns and Darryl.
Them till lunch.
Show some flexibility. Going to the supermarket is bad enough, but fuck me, this is ridiculous. This takes the biscuit.
And if every...
Bro, I'm really X-raying a tartar. Yeah, what you do today at work, Shoo? What that mean? Man, I was just in there X-raying bread, muffins, tarts, and cakes. That's tough. That's a tough thing to be doing.
Every single cake and tart has to be X-rayed. I'm going through too.
Morning.
Questionable.
2 more doors to go till we're out.
Man, the logistics, bloody hell. It's times like this you really do know you're in a prison, you know that? About time, Dino. Dino, come through, reverse up, please. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Come on, Dean. Come on, get out of there. Honestly. we going in there?
I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Darren.
Hello.
Those searchers again. Why are they searching us?
It's the system calling. Give me 2 seconds.
Darren.
Hello. Bye, Gordon.
It's been x-rayed, sir. Yeah, man. Daryl! I can get him to explain, sir.
With my shop opening in half an hour, it'd be quicker to tunnel our way out.
What a fucking palaver. Chances of getting 5,000 bread rolls or treacle tarts out there a day.
You got searched 19 times. 10:30 a.m. Clapham High Street. Clapham High, huh? Clapham High.
Jesus. It's amazing how good the food looks outside the prison. I mean, it's extraordinary. Listen, we may be in a pop-up, but yeah, I mean, I'm hoping this stuff goes. Look at it. Hello. Welcome. What can I do?
Didn't even hold you. That look amazing. I almost pulled out Uber Eats and got to ordering something.
What can I get you? Amazing lemon curd chicken tarts, actually made by the local prison.
And I hear that you're working with my son.
Your son?
Yes, Jerome Samuels. I'm his mother.
My God, what a boy! When he focuses, he puts his head down and he gets stuck in.
But from little, he's always like cooking in the kitchen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just think he's just mixed with the wrong company.
Right.
And that's why he's where he is. But you know.
Yeah. I walked in this morning. Bad news. He's been suspended. Now,
you say what for?
It was some verbal abuse, giving a...
See, for me, officers give as good as they get. I know that for a fact.
I know. But I suppose what I don't want to do is break that pattern. He's in the course. You know, he's focusing. When was the last time we went to see him?
That's something I don't really do.
Do you not think he needs to see you?
Well, he speaks to me all the time. He can write to me. It's not somewhere...
Nah, that's not good enough. He's 22. He's a kid. You gotta go see him.
That I would like to be on a regular basis. No, it's not for me.
Mrs. Samuels, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Any messages for him? I mean, I'm going to kick his ass when I see him tonight.
You turned that. I said he needs to ship himself up, get himself together.
Yeah.
Tell him that I said
I will tell him. I will tell him. 2 of these.
I was worried that people wouldn't want to eat prison-made food, but the Bad Boys Bakery name seems to be pulling in the punters.
No.
They're very creative.
They are very creative, aren't they? And how does it make you feel they were made by prisoners local?
No, that's cool, man. That's all
right.
You
like the idea?
Yeah, that's cool.
It doesn't put you off?
No, not at all.
No. Good.
20 quid worth of...
You're a star. Thank you so much.
It can only be a good thing to stop them or try and give them some chance of employment.
I know people that are in prison and stuff, and I think it's, life's a learning curve.
Told you. He talking about the Bad Boy Bakery name. No, Gordon. They can see you through the window. They coming in.
And if they can go in there and educate themselves and learn these skills.
We did 1 hour and 45 minutes of music reactions. It's done.
Scones are delicious. Little treacle tarts are delicious. Lemon curd at the bottom. I was expecting more negativity. It's just fine off the shelf. I mean, really good. But positive feedback. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Well, she in here solo. It only takes one. This might be that one.
Nice to see you.
Paul Wyatt's mum.
Paul Wyatt's mum. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
Like any addict's mum, Christine Wyatt has felt helpless watching her son Paul ruin his life through heroin.
Pleased.
Do you think he's had enough?
I'm not sure.
No?
I've had enough.
You've had enough, yeah. No.
But yeah, I hope so. I hope it's, maybe something like this might just bring out...
Yeah, I have a little brother. In a similar position. Who's younger than me, and I see the work that my mum does in terms of trying to keep him on that now. At the end of the day, she's got to put her hands up and say, we can't do any more.
Low-key, who is Gordon Ramsay's brother? Like, I got to meet this. I got to go look him up or something.
It's hard as a mum, it's hard.
He's focused, though. Yeah, he's very focused.
Focused. And hopefully that'll be what he finds to keep him on the street and over.
Any message for him?
Tell him I love him.
Tell him you love him. I will do that with pleasure.
Bye.
It's a good turnout from the prisoners' mums, and it looks like Anthony Kelly's call home to his girlfriend Tara has paid off.
Yeah. Is this his little lady?
Yeah, this is Shaney.
Shaney.
His son, John.
You look like your dad. How do we stop Dad from talking?
I don't know.
Any ideas? No? Mate, which one would you like? This one here? Certainly. There you go, mate. A handshake. It's a proper man's handshake, you know that?
You don't want to put no gloves on or nothing, Gordon? Golly, you shaking hands. Ain't no hand sanitizer?
Message for Dad. What should I tell him? Quick.
Tell him you love him.
Happy Valentine's, Dad. Okay, bud. Good to see you. Take care. Thank you. That's when it hits home. When you see an 11-year-old kid like that. Do you know what I mean? This one here.
Telling you, man, my daughter is the biggest reason why I be staying out of trouble now, man. I be chilling in the crib, bro. I'd be devastated if I had to go do some time and my daughter grew up without me and I came home and she was 10 years old or 5 years old. Me missing that much time, it'll drive me crazy, man.
That was personally made by Anthony Kelly as one of his.
The shop's got another 3 hours trading, but I need to get back and let my kitchen brigade know that all their hard work has paid off.
Bad Boy Bakery.
Bad Boys of Brixton.
Bad Boys of Brixton, yeah. Thank you, miss.
By the time I get back, the wings are locked down.
Do you mind if I quick catch up with the boys? Do you mind? Thank you. Hello, guys.
How you doing?
How are you? Listen, they flew off the shelves.
Oh, yeah.
Even the large tarts were going as well, 10 quid each.
Yeah.
Well done. Everyone who came in there, I said, how does that make you feel?
Yeah.
That this was made by prisoners. I said, you know what? We are so glad they're doing something. We're so glad they're not sat there. On their ass, do nothing. We made over £300.
Yeah, lovely.
In 4 hours. That's profit.
Lovely. That's good news. That's good news.
A message from Josh.
Thank you very much.
Come here.
Happy Valentine.
That's what he said. You got a diamond there, you know that?
I know.
Yeah, solid.
Like a good lad. Thank
you.
God bless you, mate.
Take care, man. Take care.
See you later.
Get some rest.
Without projects like this, we're just locking people up. They are just people at the end of the day, albeit that they've committed crime and they're now in prison, but they are still human beings with feelings as well. We've got to try and make a difference.
After today, I can see my bakery's got a real future here. But for one of my team, it's the end. Jerome Samuel's behaviour has finally seen him kicked out of my brigade.
So frustrating. You know, I had him on that line, that straight and narrow. Yes, it wasn't for months, years, but...
I feel like Jerome had a lot of potential too, man. He just needed, he just needed that push. Prison guards ain't enough, so
He found...
And this was the program for him, but hey.
Something. He got that little glimmer of, bang, I want that.
Sometimes, man, low-key, I be thinking of, like they was waiting for an opportunity to take from him something. They was waiting to take something good from him. That's all. Sometimes that's what I feel.
I know he's not an angel. We know that. But is it right? Throw him back in the cell and forget about him? No. No, it's not. Right, how are you?
All right, man. What's going on?
What's going on? You tell me what's going on. You've been pulled off the course. It's out of my bloody hands.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay.
I know what's going to happen.
Come on, Jerome. You're out in 2 months' time. What's going to happen?
I don't know. I can't actually tell you. That's why I jumped on this course, to change my life. Obviously, I'm off the course now, so what's the point?
I know, but...
I give up easy, innit? I ain't got time for wasting time. I don't want to sit on the street broke.
You got time. It's my bad. You got time. I know, Jerome, you feeling hurt right now, but you got time.
I don't do the broke game.
How is this going to stop if you revert back into that mode, they give up on you, and you don't hold on to that chance? How's this ever going to change?
Oh, no, I can't actually tell you, innit? I've tried. I've gone down the legit road. I've been there. It don't work. If I walk into your business and I give you a disclosure statement with my history, you are not gonna hire me. And don't stand here and lie to me in my face, because that would just be an insult. You would never hire me with my record. Never.
But it takes time to change that. You can change it.
There's only so much you can do, though, man.
Don't give up.
Right.
Bye, Joe.
Pause! One of the ways for you. Let's get the members, man.
That's sad. I wonder how Jerome's doing now. Within 24 hours, Jerome's soul was shipped out HMP Wayland, Norfolk. Dang. Okay. Got him up out of there. Nope, we don't do previews. TLO, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells. I am ready for the next one though. This is captivating TV. You almost enter stream.